This is my wife's 20 long in the living room with the homemade 2x4 wooden stand I built. And the jugs of water under it are for topping it off or filling it up. We're on well water, which has softener and slightly low pH, like 6.5, no chemicals in it, so we're able to just fill the fish tanks with the water. We put it in the jugs because it comes out of the ground about 55 degrees, and we just keep it back up in the jugs, keeps it around 70, 72, so when we dump it in the tank, it doesn't turn the temperature off. This tank we keep about 74. It's got the bubble wheel.
Over on the other side is going to be a toy party.
It's got a hang on the back filter, which was sucking the babies in. So I added a sponge off of Amazon, and that seems to work great. This tank's been going about a year and a half. I haven't cleaned the filter yet. We do change the water once in a while and suck the fish turds out. It's not much different than our other tanks, but the Java fern won't grow in here. It just stays the same, so I took it out. The Java moss that won't grow in my other tanks really takes off. Not sure exactly what the difference is, but it's a fun tank. Everyone's happy.
And I'll go over.
Okay. Got some dark colored cory cats, got an albino cory cat, and the rest are guppies. There's a couple frogs in here. There's the little frog guy.
Toad, are you there? Testing?
Yes, I'm here.
You
Also,
find
it's my birthday.
There's a big fat frog somewhere.
How old are you?
See where he's at.
Like 3 years old.
I'll find the big frog.
Birthday! I'm so excited for you.
We feed him this
Wait, go party.
royal guppy floating tiny pellets. It's kind of like a salt shaker. When our 4-year-old feeds him, she can't overfeed him because she just sprinkles it in.
Here.
Okay.
It's going to be a
Then we give these sinking wafers for the cory cats and the frogs, but the guppies end up eating them too, so everyone kind of shares.
This is circle right here, but it still counts for like a toy party.
There's the big fat frog. He's heard everyone was out here eating, so he's coming out to eat. Here's the little frog eating. We've got the albino cory cat laying in his nest of Java moss.
Yeah, he always lays in there.
Yeah, we always think there's a dead fish in there, stuck in there, but he just lays up there, and then later on you'll see him. Oh, there he goes.
Down at the bottom.
There he goes. It's time to eat and poop. And we also have the baby guppies hiding up in the Java moss so they don't get eaten.
I'm not up for battling an evil sorcerer.
I got it. I'll try my super cereal power. Just watch this.
Okay.
I just did it with all the...
This is my 55 that I got a really good deal on with all the stuff. It was busted a couple corners. I siliconed over the outside just so no one would get cut, but I resealed the inside with black, and it looks pretty cool. It came with the gravel and everything. I have some kind of sword plant, Zingfu sword or something like that on the left, and the 2 powerhead sponges, and Java fern is the plant's growing short, jungle val is the plant's growing tall, and the Java moss I hung on the back to try to get it to grow even half as good as it does in my wife's tank. I built the stand out of 2x4s, and I have LED lights in the hood, and I'm gonna grow this into my 125, and I'll take it down or put it up somewhere else. I'm not really sure yet, but there's guppies and cory cats and a sucker fish in there. It's a fun big tank to watch. The sword plants I planted a few weeks ago, most of them died and turned brown, but I don't care because they're all shooting new sprouts on the bottom, so they'll all come up new soon. I'm pretty excited about this. This is Breeze 20 long. A foam filter and a heater and a treasure chest. There's a blue parrot, something or other, and an electric blue something or other. They're kind of shy, so I'm sitting back. They come out to eat. They're usually hiding in their pipes. They're good friends. There's the electric blue, whatever he is. This is my other 20 long on the bottom. It's got pole filter sand in it from Ace Hardware. And it's got jungle val and guppy grass and a little bit of java moss that won't grow. And a little bit of java fern that's doing okay. There's 6 cory cats in there. And sometimes they lay eggs. And I pull the eggs out and take them to the other 20 long in the garage, and they haven't grown yet, but we'll see what happens. And there's a sponge air filter and a heater in there and a bag of crushed coral to raise the pH a little bit. I'm down in my garage. I set these 2 up down here. I had extra. It's a 40 on top and a 20 long on the bottom and a stand. Guy was downsizing, gave me everything. So they both have 100-watt heaters in them. It's like 50s down here. Usually the top tank struggles to maintain 72, 73. And the bottom one stays 74, 75 and actually satisfies the heater. The top one has all-purpose sand from Home Depot. $6 for a 50-pound bag. You have to sift the sand and dirt out of it. But you get this like tiny pebble gravel. It looks really cool and it's really cheap substrate. And there's guppy grass and java fern in there and guppies, and this tank's only been up about 2 weeks and they've had babies already, so they're doing really well. They don't mind the 72 degree temperature, seems fine. And I have LED lights and a plexiglass lid on it. And then the bottom 20 long has medium black diamond blasting sand and jungle val. And a little bit of guppy grass, java fern in there. That'll grow out real good. This tank's only been going for about a week. And I got cory catfish eggs I picked out of the other 20 long in the house. See if they hatch. The top tank has blue construction paper taped on the back from the dollar store. And the bottom tank has the sides and the back spray painted with like $2 spray paint from Lowe's, black. This is a 125 I picked up cheap. Guy was moving. It wasn't worth him taking it with him. It's gonna be a while till he sets it up. So he's gonna do all new tanks when he gets settled. But it's in great shape. I'm not gonna reseal it or anything. Just gonna fill it up and see what happens. And he tinted the back with window tint, so it looks pretty good. I don't think my wife's delighted about me having 6 fish tanks and wanting to set up more, but she likes them too, and Bree likes them, and something we do enjoy them as a family. I've always done it on a budget though, and wait for something to come up used that is a really good deal, and I'll buy it. And sometimes you have to wait for that, but it's worth the wait. I can enjoy it, and she knows I don't spend crazy money on it or go to the store and buy anything new. I enjoy going on Facebook Marketplace and looking at the aquarium equipment for sale. If anything, I get ideas for different setups and see what's out there and get to know the prices of the used equipment that stuff's selling for and not selling for. So I enjoy looking at that, and once in a while I see something I just have to have. And if the price is right, I go get it. Sometimes if something's an incredible deal, I'll just go buy it, figure I'll need it someday, or I can trade it for something I do need. So I do keep some extra stuff and some extra tanks. And when I need to set up a quarantine tank or a hospital tank or do an experiment or grow out some babies or something, it's pretty easy to grab an extra setup and get something going. I hope you enjoyed the video. I just wanted to show you that you can have multiple tanks that are fun to look and nice to look at, and you don't have to go to the pet store and spend thousands of dollars. Just wait for a good deal. Get a tank set up. Don't be afraid to get some beat up tank and reseal it, and you might enjoy the hobby. And I enjoy working on the tanks and setting up the tanks and changing water, and I enjoy messing with it as much as I do just sitting back and enjoying the fish. So I'll do another video in 6 months or so when I get that 125 up and running and it starts to look good. I have to build a stand for it, and I'm thinking about some ideas for that. So I'll give you an update. See you then.